A low electronic pulse. Once. Twice. Then thousands of voices whisper at the same time. Species designation human. Planetary status unrepresented. Evolutionary status sealed. Knowledge access prohibited. Ren Kisaragi wakes on cold metal, blood running from his nose. Emergency lights flash around him. A figure of white armor, burning rings, and hundreds of eyes lowers a spear at his chest. Humanity has been awake for 11 seconds. That is 11 seconds too long. A distorted digital voice enters Ren's skull. Administrative solution available. What are you? The reason they are afraid. The spear fires. 6 hours earlier, CERN Research Complex, Switzerland, rain hides the convoy. Security vehicles surround a sealed underground entrance. A black case passes through the checkpoint. Inside the case is a silver chip. Its surface looks ordinary, until the symbol changes when no one is looking. No one says the chip is sacred, no one says it is alive. But every guard walks like the case is heavier than metal. Designation Ion 0. CERN main control level. Scientists move between particle collision models, early universe simulations, and impossible energy readings. Dr. Amara Voss enters the observation chamber. Dr. Emi Kisaragi is already waiting. You told the council this was a simulation processor. It is. It is processing information from 12,000 theoretical universes. 13,804. That answer does not help. Every normal computer chooses between 0 and 1. Ion 0 does not choose. It asks thousands of alternate versions of itself what they calculated, then combines the answers. Alternate versions? Below, then robotic arms connect the chip to CERN's quantum network. That is the theory. Ion integration complete. For one frame, every screen says the same thing. We have been waiting. Then the message vanishes, Emi notices, Amara pretends not to. Service corridor. Ren walks beside his older sister, Mika, carrying a toolbox he absolutely does not want to carry. You dragged me across 3 countries to repair a coffee machine? You repair electronics. I repair arcade cabinets and music equipment. A coffee machine is an arcade cabinet for exhausted adults. Mika scans her badge. Access denied. That's new. Ren's phone activates by itself. A black circle appears on the screen. Kisaragi genetic signature confirmed. Did your department install something on my phone? My department does not know how phones work. The phone screen becomes an eye. Ren drops it. The screen shatters. Every light in the corridor turns red. Main control room. A countdown begins. Particle collision in 10 seconds. Why is it draining power from outside the network? It's not draining power. It is receiving it. A deep vibration moves through the facility. 5. The collision model disappears. A hierarchy replaces it. Planets, stars, galaxies, universes. Governments. Shut it down. Something reached back. 1. The particles collide. For half a second nothing happens. Then every monitor displays the same message. Sealed species connection accepted. A wave of invisible energy erupts from the collider. It passes through the walls, through the facility, through the earth. And for exactly 11 seconds, every human mind opens. Tokyo freezes, Kyoto stops, New York looks up, an ocean trench lights up, a buried door opens on the moon. Every human sees the same vision, not through their eyes, but through their minds. Civilization 7771 Humanity. Knowledge restriction, violated. An endless chamber larger than a galaxy. Angels stand in rows before a throne made of suns. Demons hang chained between collapsing realities. Planets float as evidence in a courtroom that judges civilizations. Ren falls to his knees, thousands of versions of himself surround him. One is king, one is an angel, one is a machine. Hundreds are dead. Do not let them take the chip. The white light consumes everything. Then the vision stops. Exactly 11 seconds after it began. Around the world, billions collapse. Ren wakes in the corridor. Mika pulls him up. Ren! Look at me. There were other Earths. I know. The broken phone rises, glass and metal rebuild themselves. Awakening complete. Are you Ion? Incorrect. Ion 0 is what opened the door, I am what entered. Mika draws her sidearm. Get it out of the phone. I am not in the phone. Glowing lines move beneath Ren's neck. I am in him. The bent door explodes inward. A security guard hits the wall. A gray-skinned envoy in a black, diplomatic uniform steps through the smoke. Stay behind me. All unauthorized intelligence is to be confiscated. The human carrying the breach will be surrendered. Keth raises 2 fingers. The air becomes heavy. Ren and Mika are slammed to their knees. Mika fires. The bullet stops mid-air. Primitive hostility recorded. The bullet turns around and points at Mika. Stop! A transparent interface opens inside Ren's vision. Suspend local gravitational authority? I don't know what that means. You requested that it stop. Then make it stop. A request requires jurisdiction, declare 1. This corridor. Insufficient conviction. Authority is the accepted right to command. The bullet is inches from Mika's face. Ren slams his palm into the floor. This is my mother's facility. And in this corridor, gravity answers to me. First mandate approved. Gravity vanishes. Mika, Ren, Keth, debris, and the bullet float into the air. Ren kicks the bullet away and reaches for his sister. Reality does not respond to magic. It responds to authority. Keth spreads its hands. Symbols ignite around its body. A blade of compressed darkness forms above its arm. Unregistered species has accessed administrative law. Planetary sterilization may now be justified. Before Keth can strike, every light turns white. A bell rings once. The facility becomes perfectly still. Keth drops to the floor and kneels. A circular doorway opens, beyond it, a city floating above a golden star. I'm the Keth. Dominion Class Adjudicator. You entered a sealed world without authorization. The seal was broken. Yes, it was. Seraphiel looks at Ren. Every eye across its wings focuses on him. Mika stands in front of Ren. State your name and government. You stand between an adjudicator and a potential extinction event. So you do have a government. 7th Dominion of the Celestial Concord, administrator of dimensional borders within the Orion jurisdiction. Mika Kisaragi. Japanese National Security Secretariat. That authority is not recognized beyond your planetary territory. You are standing inside it. For the first time, the angel looks almost impressed. That human carries an intelligence prohibited under the first restriction. It put itself in me. That distinction is irrelevant. Humanity will be resealed. Seraphiel unfolds a document made of light. Worlds burn across its surface. When sealed species awaken without supervision, 92% destroy themselves. Planets fracture, stars become weapons, civilizations become consumed by copies of themselves. 6% are conquered by neighboring powers. Alien armies, slave markets, planets divided like property. The remaining 2% become threats to surrounding existence. What happens to us? Your memories of the awakening will be removed. All 8 billion people? Yes. Statement incomplete. What is it not telling us? Neural structures cannot safely survive a planetary resealing. How many people die? Projected loss is 21%. Almost 2 billion people? The alternative may be the loss of all realities connected to Earth. The number hangs there heavier than gravity. Mika slowly lowers her gun, not in surrender, but disbelief. A red crack opens in the wall, flames pour out but nothing burns. Malphus steps through, smiling like this is a social event. Seraphiel, still committing massacres with excellent paperwork? Infernal presence detected. Diplomatic presence. Malphus, elected representative of the Infernal Coalition. There is a demon government? Several, most are badly managed. Malphus looks at Ren. For once, the smile disappears. Every major government in the galaxy felt that chip activate. You know what is inside me? Your planet wondered if it was alone. You should have worried about being noticed. Above the ceiling, dozens of objects hang in orbit. Angelic vessels, demonic ships, crystalline stations, city-sized machines. Human history was not a prologue to contact. It was a countdown to exposure. Amara and Emmy enter with CERN security. What happened to you? Your computer put an alien government in my head. It was not supposed to do that. That sentence suggests that you knew it might do something. Before Amara answers, Seraphracture strikes the floor with its spear. A ring of light expands through the facility, and every screen on Earth turns on. Televisions, phones, billboards, military walls, hospital monitors, every screen shows Seraphracture. People of Earth. Your people have violated a restriction established before the formation of your sun. Your species possesses no unified authority, no interstellar treaty status, and no recognized representative. World leaders stare from bunkers and emergency councils. Crowds riot, pray, celebrate, and collapse. Documents unfold in every language. Under continuum law, you are granted 30 planetary rotations to establish a legitimate planetary government. At the end of this period, one representative must speak with the recognized authority of humanity. The countdown begins before Earth even understands the rules. Failure will result in the division of your world among qualified governing powers. You are going to auction the planet. Technically, it will be an administrative distribution. That's an auction with more words. Seraphracture turns its attention to Ren. If he accesses another prohibited mandate, the 30-day period ends immediately. And then? Earth will be judged hostile. The angel turns to Amara. Dr. Voss. Amara stiffens. You knew this world was sealed. The group races into the chamber. The central chip housing is empty. Who removed it? No one. Security footage plays. During the awakening, Ion Zero dissolved into black light. Ren hears the voice again. Correction. What? The device did not vanish, it completed its function. The walls tremble. Deep inside the collider, something enormous moves. 13 versions of Earth appear. One is covered in machines, one is ruled by angels, one is cracked in half. One is dark, one is surrounded by a human galactic fleet. On one Earth, a man sits on a throne. He has Ren's face. Older. Scarred. Armored in black. Connection established. To the underdeveloped Earth designated Origin 13. The alternate Ren leans forward. His army waits behind him. Do not trust the angels. Do not trust the demons. His eyes begin to glow. Behind him stands humans. Aliens. Angels. Demons. Machines. And monsters. And whatever you do, do not let your Ren Kisaragi survive. The screen goes black. Ren stares at his reflection. Inside his reflection, Ion's eye opens. Second mandate. Available.